Hi everyone, it's Robin. I have a quick project to share with you today that I started last night, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time, just maybe a couple hours on it really, and it's very simple, but it's a calendar for 2011, and you may be thinking 2011, it's only September, but if you're like me and you make gifts for the holidays and know people who do craft stalls and craft fairs and things, I thought I would share this with you just because it might be helpful to somebody. All I did was take 6 of these 4x4 coasters, and I got these off of eBay a couple of years ago, so I don't have the seller's name or anything, but if you just do a search on it, they're probably a medium to lightweight, but it's a regular coaster weight. So I just covered those with the paper from the Prima Annalee collection. And when we were in the UK, I stopped at Hobbycraft and got, several things, but one of the things that I was looking for were these little small calendars. I think they measure 2 3/4 inches by about 2 inches, 1 7/8 inches actually. And so these were actually, if you're in the UK, these were up by the till at Hobbycraft. So anyway, I'm going to show you that. I decided to make an acetate cover, and so I just did some embossing around the edges. And please, forgive me for my voice again. I still have a bad cold, but it's getting better. I just sound bad still. I just added a lollipop flower here and a stick pin and some Prima satin pearls and this this bow. And just each page has a different calendar, from that calendar pad. And then I just added some of the matching Annalee Primas from from the same collection. This is Webster's Pages trim. And what I did was I put the first 6 months on the front of all the paper, or the mats, and then you flip it over and that's the second part of the year. So this is obviously February, and this I tied with my Bow Easy. I love it. It's the neatest product. I thought it would be kind of gimmicky, but it's not. I really like it. Just some more flowers there and some lace and some Webster's Pages trim. And this is a Martha Stewart punch. Some more Webster's Pages trim. Looks like a little hula or something, a grass skirt. And here is June, and I love this trim. So you close it back up, and then it actually flips this way. Okay, so here's July. Just kept everything very simple because it was getting thick as it was. August. And if you have any questions about anything that I used on any of the pages, just message me or something. This is just some vintage seam binding that I gathered and stuck on there just for some texture and some added dimension. And here's October. And it just sets up like this. It doesn't need a stand. November, very simple. And then finally, the last page, December. So, and then more of that seam binding, and then the last bit of pearls. So that was my quickie little fun project that I made. And had a couple of people, several people, mention that they would like to see how the Easy Bow works. And you can see on YouTube there are a lot of tutorials, so I'm not going to take time to do another tutorial like I mentioned before. Why reinvent the wheel if somebody else has already done it? So, but I really like it. I will give a review. I think it was well worth it. I think I paid $4.85. That's what retail is. I didn't actually pay that because of my discount, but really a good tool. I had so much fun playing. I'll just show you some of them that I made. And I didn't use expensive ribbon on any of these. This is just Michael's Celebrate It. And then, let me scoot this, and then these ones are these are some double bows that I did, where that one is, and then this one is a double bow as well. So, and then this is just some ribbon that I got from Hong Kong off of eBay. And this has been last year, so I don't have the seller for this either, but you can search, and they've just a lot of it, and it was really inexpensive. So, and then this one, let me show you. I've used the other ones in other projects, but this is one double bow that I haven't used yet. And this is just, oops, it was this one. And this is just, I think, came from Hobby Lobby. And it was 10 yards for, I paid $150 because they were half off when I got them. So you can see it's pretty stiff. But one thing you can do if you have, let me find my bone folder here. If you have stiff ribbon, one thing you can do to soften it to make it more pliable for you is just take your bone folder and then just like you're curling it, but that softens up the, excuse me, but that softens up the fibers or the starch or whatever they use in it to make it so stiff. And then it's more, you know, you can do more with it. And then here is just, let me see. This is really inexpensive. I think this was Walmart back when they had a fabric department. So it's kind of a organza, organdy satin with some organza on the side. And this is how these bows look. So I have been having so much fun with it. And I mentioned when I did the haul video that I'm not bad at tying bows, but this just made it even quicker. And it was actually a lot of fun. I made, oh, here's another one. This was made with a pretty wide ribbon, and then there's some organza. So, and I've used some of them that I made. This one's just it's not a grosgrain. I'm not sure what it is, but, and then you can even tie linen thread. This is a double one, and then elastic. My fingers cannot, I mean, it's too fiddly for me to tie these like that, but you can use this tiny one right here to make really, really tiny string bows and elastic cording bows. And so, I mean, it's definitely worth the money. So if you are interested in getting that, I Break for Stamps carries this. I'm not sure who else does, but definitely a really good tool. I think it's my favorite tool at the moment. So anyway, I hope that that's been helpful. Like I said, I thought about doing a tutorial, but then I looked on YouTube and I saw several, and I know I didn't even come close to doing the full search. There are probably a lot more. And then I have some, just a tidbit tip kind of thing for those specifically in Ireland. I was at, this was been, you know, like a week or so ago, but we were in Tralee, which is in County Kerry, and we went to a Woody's DIY, which is a hardware store, and they had a lot of craft supplies, and this was half off. So you can see it's 50 cards and then the envelopes with it as well. And this is the square ivory. They had all different sizes and colors and shapes, but these were clearance down half price. It was $4.99 for 50 cards and 50 envelopes. So, and it's a good weight, so it's not real thin. But I thought that was a really good deal. And then also in the same plaza is, you know, there's the Tesco's, and then there's also TK Maxx, which for those of you in the States, it's TJ Maxx. You know, it's the same thing, it's just TK Maxx here. But they had just gotten in a load, and I mean a whole, and you know, wall section of scrapbooking supplies. And I didn't get too much, but what I did get was put away. I did grab this out because I wanted to share this with you. If you like thickers, and you know how expensive they are here, what, I think $5.99 or €5. But I got 4 packs of thickers. Here's the ones that I got. These were $8.99 for the set of 4, and they had a lot of them. But like I said, this was last week, but I didn't think to share it, so I thought I would just share that with you today. So 4 sets of thickers for €9. What a bargain that was. So anyway, looking for scrapping supplies in out of the ordinary places. It's fun, kind of to find different things. So I hope that that's been helpful to those of you that maybe had some, you know, wanted some ideas for what to make for Christmas or craft fairs or something. Really quick, and then some shopping things, and then, like I said, check out the Bow Easy at ibreakforstamps.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.